that's a good win. That's a good team we played. That's an NCAA tournament team, extremely well coached. They play hard. That team plays hard. And that's a good win for us. There's no doubt that's a good win for us. You know, they're a tournament team from last year. They got majority of their team back. That's a really strong win for us. You know, couple things. We won the game because we held them under 40% from the field, obviously under 30% from the three, which ended up being 16%. We had 18 assists on 22 made field goals. We you know, made free throws, and the reason in the first half we had a 4-point lead because we made 3-point shots. That's I've always said it. That's the equalizer, and we made threes the first half to allow us to have a 4-point lead. They kicked our butt on the glass. You know, we were going small, so you got to give them credit. I jumped our guys at halftime and just said, "Hey, man." You know, this isn't a strategy thing. You know, if there was a certain play that was killing us, or you know, a certain action that was hurting us, I can switch and do different things defensively. But this is just rebounding. This is just a mentality. And I know we're going small at times, but you got to find a way to come up with it. And I say, guards, you got to stick your nose in there and come up with 50-50 balls. You got to come up with rebounds. And I told Joe Jackson, I said, it's ridiculous. You got 1 rebound. I said, you got to stick your, for us to win this game, you need, when we come back at the half, you got to have, at the end of the game, you got to have 4 to 5 defensive rebounds. And to his credit, he ended up with 4, and he had some tough, hard-nosed 50-50 balls, as did some of our other guys. So that was a, you know, second half, the reason we were able to pull away is we came up with 50-50 balls and had some, you know, stuck our nose in there for some tough rebounds. Antonio Barton, he when, you know, they told me that he might be done for the year, as I was going into halftime, that he was out, and then they told me he can go back in and play. So that was a wide range of emotion. At first I thought it could have been Achilles, or broken this, or broken that. Then it was a bruised shin. And you know, so that was good. And he came in, and when we got our run to spread the lead, you know, he was in that group. Adonis is going to be okay. I keep saying this. He did some good things that don't always see in the naked eye, but I'm telling you, the guy works his rear end off. There might not be a harder worker in the country, and it's only a matter of time. I thought that 3 ball was going to get in. It just kind of rimmed in and out. And so our team is getting better. It continues to get better. We are a much improved team, and we continue to improve. And I will say this: once Adonis, everything clicks with him, we can be extremely scary. And it's only a matter of time. So overall, like I said, it's a good win. Jaron, it wasn't one of his better games, you know, but that's going to happen. He's been so good for us, and you know, that's just one of those games. And I thought Stan Simpson the first half gave us good minutes, came and rebounded. I thought Damian Wilson gave us a spark again. Chris Crawford did a good job on number 25, Olsen, who's a good player. And, you know, so overall I thought Shaq finished around the hoop. Would like to see him got some more rebounds. And, of course, you know, DJ, as always, is just a warrior mentality and played big. And Farrakhan obviously only played 3 minutes, but he hustled and competed.
Coach, you talk about the way Joe's playing. He thinks he's playing the best basketball of his career. It's the 8th straight game in double figures, but it's not just that. It's his floor game and the decisions he's making. Yeah, in the last 2 games, he's had 12 assists, two turnovers. He's playing well, and I would like to see him. The only thing he's extremely at a high level. He's at a very, very, very high level. I like to see him. The only thing I can say is get more rebounds. More defensive rebounds. Other than that, he's been really good.
Coach, they got it to within 1, and you'd been playing zone. Then you went man, switched back to zone. You really flummoxed them. Did you think that was the key to the game?
Yeah, I thought that one little stretch right there. Well, I thought that one little stretch where we went zone man. We kind of, and then they called timeout when we were in zone. Then we went back to man. I just, you know, I felt they were hurting us on the drive, and so I went zone. And then when they took 25 out, I went back to zone. And then different times when they were calling timeout, I tried to switch it back up and forth. So we just try to Well, yeah, but it's just a matter of we got some. As I've always said, when you're running a zone and they miss a shot, it looks like that's a heck of a zone defense. If they made a shot, why am I in zone? So it's the fine line of coaching, and but for that worked. That it actually paid off for us, Brett. No doubt.
Josh, Friday you played a better shooting team and you did not allow them to penetrate. You did a great job on your perimeter defense. Tonight, especially in the first half, they were getting to the hole so easily. What was the reason? And it's a team that doesn't shoot the ball well from outside. What was happening there?
Well, I don't know, Greg. I mean, they ended up shooting 37% from the field and 16 from three. So I don't know if our defense was as bad as you saw. I know. But I'm just saying. Let me finish. I'm just saying that what I'm saying is we didn't rebound the ball. That was the biggest thing. More than anything was we didn't rebound the basketball. And I agree. Guys were driving us. They were, but. The driving wasn't the hurting us. It was hurting us was the missed shots. They had 25 second chance points. So, yeah, guys were penetrating. We were playing off on some guys, which we usually don't do because of the scouting report. That's what I'm saying. I mean, some of it was we were off, so you're going to have that separation because based on scouting report, and that gave them the room to drive. But the problem was they were missing shots and they were getting second and third opportunities. If we had rebounded the ball, I would have said, man, the scouting report was perfect because they played right into our hands. They missed it. We just didn't, get the rebounds the first half, and that's why we were fortunate to have a 4-point lead in that first half because we shot the ball well and from three.